You know he wants to, based on his face. Pantheon, also very fun. Kind of waiting out, just getting increasingly loud boos from the crowd. Sejuani is, I think, the most likely, which is, couldn't be further away from what we wanted. But it is... Ooh, Bard into dive. That's going to be tough, and also it's going to make the laning phase a living hell, and it's back!
Okay. Pantheon is back, but this is support Pantheon.
No, I'm talking BeryL's Pantheon is back.
Yeah. Take the harass with Showmaker running out of mana here, but here comes a little bit of an engage. This is the interaction that I was talking about, but the damage is still there. And they're level 3.
Whoever tries just gets murdered as...
You gotta be kidding me, Clear! I think he's okay, but that was so dangerous.
Not a
you don't get to
one.
play into it, yeah. Now this time might be the option for Clear, but the speed up is very good. He is gonna ult on in. The damage might be enough, but the second Q is going to miss, and Xiu just walks it off. That extra speed burst for him is enough to get away from the Cassante, although now he's sticking around, and the flash comes in, and Xiu gets solo killed by Clear.
Taking away the possibility of DK securing that third blood. Big win for being gay. They're still getting pummeled in the other lane.
Oh boy. Aiming's tanking, 2 turns, and BeryL's ulting under the turret.
Yeah,
and it looks very cool. Yeah, oh, they're getting very low. The flash on him, pretty good. We got a teleport coming in as well. BeryL trying to desperately get a kill. He will get the one.
So but he'll kill the gold now. Pulled a little bit closer to even as we take another look. So I think initially Shield Blaze is great. Has the bone plating, doesn't take too much damage, sidesteps the Q, gets the ult, and sidesteps that Q as well. And this part was great, right? Is healing back up, and I think that's what gives him the confidence to stay up. But then the dash forward from Clear, and then right there, Shield not flashing is what ends up being his demise. And then here, yeah, so when Pantheon ults, in his animation when he comes down, he actually throws a spear as Kellin.
Yeah, just behind the turret. Xiu has flash. He was saving him for this play, but there's so many ults being thrown at the one chase. And
Kellin taking some poke here.
Yeah. It's actually kind of awkward for Alistairs if you want to try to go in, even if you do have ults. If you get low first, the timing has to be so crisp. He's half health, but now the flame coming in. The knockup comes in from Kellin. Showmaker so low. They do take down the Wukong, but can they get anything else? Xiu is going to zone the rest of the team, and Clear is playing Cassante. He does not die this time around, and you see Diablo trying to...
And Diablo was completely untouched throughout all of that. As BeryL is... I guess not that, but close to, as they don't want to give up this Herald.
Yeah, he's just baiting them into a false sense of security. Well, we have a bit of poke coming in on the Kellin. He does have his ult, though. TP forced, and he is looking for Showmaker. Showmaker doesn't have flash. This is what I was talking about. The Victor really going to struggle in this 1v1. He does a bit of damage, but he's dead, so it just doesn't matter. Keep in mind that this is just kind of posturing for an Ocean Drake at this point, looking for Lucid. It's Clear, but he has Sejuani. Lots of damage now coming out from the side. Oh, the knockup from Kellin is perfect timing. Keeps his backline safe. BeryL is super low. Down will go the bot lane of DK. And BNK are beginning to run away with this one.
Damage so far has been lacking. Maybe when Showmaker finishes his Leandries, it'll be better as...
Well, I guess Raptor's just dead. Very weird. Not sure exactly how that got started, but he was kind of hiding on bush, and DK had an inkling about where he might be.
Sure did.
And now, I mean, DK up a man. She was kind of trying to bait them into something here. It might actually work. Kellin goes into his ult, but a lot of damage coming out. BeryL has the shield up. Kellin gonna go down through the ult, doesn't matter. And now Clear, we will see if he is mortal. I think in this case, the answer is yes. He dies to a smite.
Diablo!
Go over to Diablo. He's going in, but he gets stunned. There is a nice ult from Vicla to keep him safe. As DK, they really love to play with their food, and they are doing it here so far. Xiu gonna waste the flash.
This poke is not doing a lot about this. I'm just gonna... Oh, they were on Voracious Otacon. DK, Showmaker this time. He's
the angle
safely.
The angle. Oh, that knockup that comes in from Lucid is beautiful.
A lot better as those two players came in. But at this moment here, they do spot him. And as you point out, Valdez, with that Q. That
천천히
Q
갈게.
I might end up saving the game because if he gets a big...
Okay, the TP comes out, they're just gonna back away.
Yeah, that's all they wanted.
Yep.
Because Raptor specifically being on the bot side of the map, he's still on his way. They spotted him on mid-wave, I'm pretty sure. He's walking over wards, but they don't have the time to get through this, so I think they're gonna have to let it go.
Yeah. This was tanking it up a little bit, you know, maybe keeping at least, see what they can do, but not going to overstay. BeryL.
Whoa, that could have gone
yeah.
very poorly for DK. And now BFX have set up.
Oh, they're trying to take down Clear before he can get out, but that's not quite enough damage, and they threw everything into a Cassante.
A lot of poke damage, though. Meanwhile, Otacon is still throwing very angry orbs at everyone.
Right, so here comes BNK. They say, okay, we're voracious now for a voracious Otacon. TP will be forced. And will the fight actually come in? BeryL going for the stun on Declare once again, takes a bit of damage. And the poke, it's only hitting Cassante. And that
doesn't care.
That's not really the target you want here.
Flipping?
Okay, maybe a little bit of a flip here as trying to get into the pit, but Kellin keeps him out. The voracious Otacon comes in. Viklet says, you know what? Why don't I just send myself in and die for no reason? That sounds like a great idea. As now Showmaker says, how about a free kill onto him as well? Obviously, there are revives that are coming in. Diablo and Clear trying to hold on to theirs.
Yeah, but if you don't trade it for anything, like
yeah, I think they should have ran. They're gonna go for the kills anyway. We'll see if it works. The stun comes in and Diablo will get the revive, but you're just gonna...
We lost the Otacon, we're gonna lose the Baron as well. And the main thing I want to pay attention to here is how good of a job Kellin and Clear do of keeping Lucid out of that pit. So Kellin goes in, stands guard, and tries actually to knock Lucid out, but is killed immediately, but it doesn't matter. That's all the time he needs to buy. There's also still the threat of Clear ulting in. He was kind of covering the other exit to make sure then this is obviously subpar, but this play here, they don't know that Diablo is there. This is actually a really well set up A because this is a 5-0 triple item, Infinity Edge included, Diablo. So they use cooldowns on Clear. Yeah, at this point, if they do trade those kills, the one thing that BNK needs to be careful for is 100-0 combos. That's the only thing.
Okay, well, they're really trying to get on top of this Victor. They might just be able to. The sweep is beautiful. It catches all three. And Kellin at first, he was like going super deep. I thought maybe he was just going to die, but he sets up an excellent play. And that might just be the game. DK
should be
trying to run out of this one, aiming. He doesn't have his flash. He's queuing the wrong way. He eventually does get the flash off, but still going to go down. And Siu, the whole game, just not really able to do much of anything, and they're going to take him with them. As enough damage will come through, the turrets will fall, and we will have a game number 3. BNK makes it interesting here up against D plus Kia.
Arcane buffs, be damned. That Victor did not get to play the video game for basically all of it.